So, your parent is an alcoholic, right? You've grown up with an alcoholic mother. Life has not been easy. Now you're married, you're having your own kids, and you still have an alcoholic mother. You're trying to do things differently in your own home, and you still have an alcoholic mother, right? The woman that you thought was going to help you when you gave birth, or came home with the baby, started nursing, just wasn't available. And you have to start parenting your parent. So now you have a baby and your mother. And you have to set boundaries, and you have to tell her in the most loving way, because you love her, that she can't drink around the baby, or she can't come over drunk, or she can't drink at family functions. And it's very hard, and roles seem reversed, and you start to get resentful. Why do I have to parent my parent? And it's very, very common that I get this question. Why does it seem like I am now my mother's mother, or my father's mother, or my father's father? I mean, you get it, right? Well, it's really a difficult thing. It's even difficult, though, if I can tell you, it's even difficult if your parent did get sober. The resentment's not going to go away. You might even get more upset if they get sober right now because they didn't get sober when you were little. Like, what the hell? I needed you, right? So these kind of feelings are feelings that you need to address. Okay, these are resentments that we think we're doing okay because we're busy. Now we've got a kid and a husband and a family and a little, holidays come and go, and we've had the pandemic and I'm so busy, right? But it's in there, and it's going to make you sick, okay? And you're going to need to deal with it. It's one of the best ways to break that chain of what's happening in your world, because most likely this happened in your mother's world or your father's world. Okay, most likely they had someone in their, family that was supposed to be taking care of them that was sick. And it might not have been alcoholism or addiction, it might have been something else, but they didn't get parented the way they needed to be parented. And to stop this cycle is you need to get some help. You need to talk to a therapist. You need to go to a support group. Sometimes people don't need a therapist per se. Support groups like Al-Anon and Nar-Anon or ACOA are free. And you can go and you can learn about this stuff, and you can learn how to forgive someone and let them be sick and still love them, how to set healthy boundaries without resentment. It's very hard. This is grown-up stuff, and it's not fair. It's not fair. I know my daughter told me once, she said, I didn't ask to be born, and I didn't be asked to be born to you. That was during my relapse, and she was right. And I remember I got sober, and I was sober for maybe 30 or 60 days. And I started setting down the law. I said something like, have you done your homework? Are you done with your homework? Have you taken a bath? You need to go to bed. School tomorrow. And she turned around and looked at me and said, what? And I said, well, did you do your homework? Like the mother of the year. And she said, I've been doing my homework for years. I've been getting myself to bed for years, taking my bath while you're drunk and passed out on the sofa. I've been taking care of you. So don't you dare start this mother thing. And you know what? She was right. She was right. And she was mad. And she's still mad. And I don't blame her. And I don't blame you. And I don't think your mother blames you. But this is life. This is what happens. And the best thing you can do is stop that cycle with your own children. The best thing I can do is try to help. I try to help her. I try, love and tolerance is my code. I gave up my delusion that I am the mother of the year. And I help. And I try to help other women, which is why I do this, other mothers, so they don't ever have to have their child say that to them. And I try to help the children that have to say this. Like, what the hell? Right? Why am I now parenting my parent? Why do I have to set the boundaries? Why isn't my mother here to help me? Right? Why is this like this? And you got to remember that a lot of people have their own bag of tricks, right? I mean, there's people that, there's a lot of different ways people get ill and their parents need to be looked after. And this is just one of them. It doesn't seem fair, but this is life. And the best way you can do this is get help for yourself so you can help your children. And you can show your children that there is a way out, right? This illness is hereditary. So you wanna break the mold, and you wanna have some love and tolerance for your parent, right? If they do get sober, then you wanna be ready for that. You don't wanna be full of resentment because they finally got sober, right? When you're an adult. And if they don't get sober and they don't make it, you don't want to live with that. Trust me, you don't wanna live with that either. The remorse of resentment. Because after they're gone, you're not going to be able to say, hey, I knew you were sick. It's okay. So you want to be okay. This is always my videos are about whoever's listening to it. How can you be okay? It's not about helping the other person because you really have no control over someone else. You only have control over yourself and how you're going to react, how you're going to respond to things, right? So I'm trying to shift your perception, help you respond differently, and come to some acceptance about that, because then you're going to be able to help someone else. And that really is why we're all here. Have a great day.